What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode with Mr. Chef Death himself. That's right, today we're going to be making something that I have yet to make. It is called a prison tamale. I've seen people make it all the time in the penitentiary, but I never even tried it for the simple fact it comes out red. Okay, I don't want to eat anything that looks blood red. It doesn't look appetizing at all. But today, we're going to go ahead and try it out. Okay, so first things first, okay, you're going to need Fritos. Flamin' Hot Cheetos, that's right. Cheese spread, okay. In prison, a lot of people might say, oh, they don't have cheese spread. Well, go to cactusannie.com. That place sells all the commissary from pretty much all the prisons in the United States, okay. Some prisons don't have some commissary items like others do. Like, for instance, privately owned prisons. And this is another video for another day, the difference between a private owned prison and a state owned prison. There's some big differences, okay? Private owned prisons tend to give a little bit better commissary options, or worse. It just depends on the warden or the owner of that facility. But state prisons nationwide pretty much sell the basic canteen, okay? And you can get Flamin' Hot Cheetos, Fritos, Doritos, all that stuff. Everything that ends with O's, you know what I mean? All that good stuff. But in some of my past cooking recipes, a lot of people said, hey, you don't get that stuff in prison. Now, look, I ain't gotta lie to y'all, man. This is the stuff that I had in prison. For the most part, everyone has it, okay? Now, check it out. Next on the list is pickle. A lot of people do not like pickle in anything, okay? But in prison, pickle, you know, it's green, it looks like a vegetable, it kind of plays tricks on your mind, it makes you think you're eating a little bit more healthier than what you are, you know, so it's not a vegetable, of course. Everyone's going to say in the comments, it's not a vegetable, it's not a vegetable, it's a fruit, okay, or whatever it is. I understand that. Well, in my eyes, when I was in the penitentiary, it looks like a freaking vegetable, so it's making me feel like I'm eating healthier. So, pickle. You ain't got to put no pickle in it, alright? I am, though. Almost every spread that I've ever made, or swole, whatever you want to call it, I use pickle. Next on the list is Slim Jim. I'm not going to use the cheese. I got the cheese spread. It's Slim Jims. I'm going to use as the meat. The cheese I'm going to give to Lucy, of course. Slow-mo, time-lapse. Next up is a ramen noodle. It's already open because I started breaking it up to save a little bit of time. But it doesn't matter what kind it is because you're not going to be using any seasoning whatsoever. Alright? Now, get yourself a measuring cup. If you don't have a measuring cup, get yourself a cup, okay? Because you're going to need 2 cups of Flamin' Hot Cheetos. 2 cups. 1 cup of Fritos, okay? If you want to use a measuring cup, go right ahead. Now, once you got all that measured up, you're going to want to dump all the Fritos and the Flamin' Hot Cheetos into one bag. And make sure it's a sturdy bag, okay? If you watch some of my past cooking episodes, the bag will bust because I used a cheap bag or something. But you're going to pour it into here, and you're going to break it up into a dusting, okay? Almost like a dust. But be careful. A lot of people get impatient. They try to smash it or something, and they'll pop little miniature holes in the bag, and it'll cause a leak. You don't want a leak, so just take your time and grind it up with your hands. The Flamin' Hot Cheetos and the Fritos, okay? And I already started it. I don't know if you can see it too good, but it's like a... Yeah, you can't see it too good, but it's like a dust. This crap is like a powder, alright? Now, once you got that grinded up to a dusting, okay? It doesn't have to... There'll be a few chunks in there, but make sure you break it down as best as possible, because the way that I'm going to be making it, a lot of people don't make it like this. They just rush it, they squeeze it all together, and boom, they got a big red glob of tamale. They call it tamale now. I'm going to make art today with y'all, okay? I'm an artist. So why not make my food look like art as well? I don't care if it's from the penitentiary or not. When I was making swoles or spreads in prison, everyone who walked past did a double take. Ooh, you know, that's what they're saying. Well, Chef Death, you get it in again tonight. It ain't Friday, it's Tuesday. I don't care. I don't care. I get it in almost every single night in the penitentiary when it came to the cook game. Remember that. So we got the ramen noodles in another bag. I broke it up. Break it up as best as possible. You're going to get your water nice and hot off the tap, whatever you want to get. Microwave it, it doesn't matter. But in prison, you know, we use stingers. Stingers is electricity going on to like 2 pieces of the toenail clippers into the water. Okay, fresh toenail clippers, of course, and no used toenail clippers. But toenail clippers broke in half, you know, taken apart, use each side, put in water, and it creates some kind of electricity surge and heats up and boils your water. That's how you can do it if you don't have microwaves or anything like that. But today I'm going to be using the tap. Okay, I'm just going to let the hot water run for a little bit until I can see that it's steaming. And we're going to add, I'm going to show you exactly how much water to add to each one of these bags. Okay, so first with the, see that? That's just the ramen noodles. No seasoning in it whatsoever. I got a cup of hot water here, and I'm going to go ahead and dump it in until I can really eyeball and tell how much water it really needs. And sometimes it just takes you, see, that's enough. You don't even need a cup. All you need is a half a cup of hot water in a bag with one ramen noodle. Once you got it in there, you don't have to mold it up or anything. Just roll it up and set it to the side. Now, we're going to need to add water to the Flamin' Hot Cheetos and the Fritos, okay? This, I can almost guarantee, is going to be a full cup of water, if not just a little bit more. But we'll try 1 cup first and see what it looks like. 1 cup of water. Go ahead and put it in. Eyeball it a little bit. I did another half cup, so that might, yep, see, that's not going to be enough. Well, it might be. Could a half a cup be enough? Nope. Need just a little more. That's good. Now, so a whole cup, I used about 3/4 of a cup of water. Okay, so that's 2 cups of Flamin' Hot Cheetos, 1 cup of Fritos, and 3/4 of a cup of water. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna just keep molding this around until you get all the little bigger chunks mushed down into almost like a paste, okay? You're gonna do this for a good 15, maybe 20 minutes if you really want to make a artistic tamale, my friends, that's right. And once you're done molding all this together and getting all the lumps out of it, all the larger size Cheetos or Fritos that might have been in there that you didn't break up, you're gonna wrap it up, roll it up, and let it sit there for about 5 or 10 minutes. And then while that's cooking, you're gonna chop up your pickle and your Slim Jim. And keep in mind, you can use anything you want. You can go buy buffalo chicken wings from somewhere and throw that in there instead, you know. You can get creative with it, you know. You're on the streets. We ain't in the penitentiary. Go watch some other episodes. I made half street, half prison swoles, you know, and they came out absolutely delicious. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes since the noodles have been cooking. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna open up the noodles a little bit. As you can see, it absorbed pretty much all of the water, okay? It's not watery or nothing. But this is what you wanna do. Cheese spread goes in. And this is about 1/3 a cup of cheese spread, okay? Don't want to put too much in there. Now you got the cheese spread in there, you're going to want to mold it all around. So you're going to have some cheesy noodles. And this is what's going to be the filling of your tamale. Now a lot of people always say, hey man, why are you cutting stuff up with a knife? Okay, you don't have knives in prison. I do have knives in prison, but I'm just saying. If I'm in penitentiary or jail, I'm going to cut stuff up with an ID card. And that's right. So let's go ahead and do it as authentic as possible. You can use a soda can if the prison that you're in sells soda cans. The prisons that I was in had soda cans, so a lot of people always say that as well. You didn't have soda cans in prison. A lot of people don't have them, but a lot of people do. Believe it or not, a lot of people that don't want to share their food will purposely break all this stuff up and chop it up with their mouth so that other people will see it and not ask for it. And then you got them real seagulls that be like, I don't care, let me get a bite. They don't care you broke it or chopped it up with your mouth or not. Get these Slim Jims. Okay, now we got our stuff chopped up, the pickle and the Slim Jim. Remember the noodles that we put the cheese in? We're gonna dump it right in with it. You thirsty, Lucy? So it's all in there with the noodles and the cheese. You're just gonna mush it all together, man. That's it. That's all it is. Calm down, girl. Calm down, Lucy baby. You know you can only have a few bites of this stuff. You know that. Don't come at me like that, man. Don't come at me like that. Huh? You love that. Okay, now we got the Flamin' Hot Cheeto bag right here, and we're just gonna kind of flatten it out as best as possible. Flip it over and split it open right down the center. Look at that. Now, let's go get that empty ramen bag and try to make it a little more pretty, okay? Or you can just do it like this. Just fold the layers up. Now, pick it up a little bit so it comes off the edge. Just a little bit. It's like carpet. Slides right down. There we go. Now your noodles. This is the key ingredient here. We're going to want to mold this together as tight as possible. Bust this open as well. You should just slide right on out. Now, once all the swole or spread ingredients is on there, this is the cheese noodles, the Slim Jim, and the pickle. Kind of try to mold it just a little bit. Get some more closer. And make it a little low, because if you make it too high when you go to wrap it up, it's going to split the tamale wrap. So kind of round the edges, don't make it too blocky. Now, this is all you do. You flip one side, peel away slowly. Boom, boom. Flip the other side, and peel away slowly. That, my friends, is an official prison tamale. I'm about to try it. But I like to add one ingredient to really make this puppy look absolutely delicious. Now it looks like a bunch of raw meat, doesn't it? You can also do this to help mold it together a little bit. Just kind of pat it down, whichever way you want to do it. I'm gonna add a little mayo. I told you this is art. Now I am gonna get my Chef Death knife so I can cut this puppy right down the middle and really let y'all see the inner workings. That don't look right. It look like a piece of pie. That nasty looking freaking tamale's bomb. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't done it already. Go add me up on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, all of that good stuff. Man, it's amazing how greasy these flaming hot Cheetos are. Or maybe it's from the Fritos. I don't know, but something in here is greasy as hell. But it's good, you know what I mean? So yeah, don't forget to add me up on all that social media and stuff. Twitch especially, I've been gaming a lot lately. I was up to like 2:30 in the morning last night. Lucy! Streaming. Can't believe I'm still making these damn things. Unbelievable. Never thought in a million years I'd be making them. I ain't never going back. I ain't never going back to penitentiary. I ain't never going back.